Good morning, everyone. We're up bright and early today. It's just after 6 a.m. and we've got a long road ahead of us today. About 6.5 hours of driving. Or, a solid 7 to 8 in true Mexican hours with all the checkpoints and tolls. But before we roll out, we're going to top up our water here and get everything ready to hit the road.
We're going to filter some water. This is one of the filters we're running. Thanks to Geek Pure again. We had a mishap. We froze the last filters. You know it's a good company to deal with when they just send you a new filter, no questions asked. Just a recommendation. Don't leave them outside.
We also have the UV light in here. As for now, we just have to always plug out the fridge, plug in the UV light. We don't have another plug out here, but one day we will.
This is how our apparatus looks like. Kind of just filters, which we didn't have last year. And then walk over here, more filters and UV. Sure was nice. However, we looked at some pictures of where we're going, which is San Carlos. Hopefully we can make it one shot. It's a long drive day, but it's even more beautiful there.
With our water filled and our stomachs full, we're rolling out of Puerto Penasco and heading further south. The goal is to make it to San Carlos today, but with limited daylight, we're definitely cutting it close. We really don't want to be on the road after dark, especially in a truck that stands out as much as ours. So fingers crossed we make it in time.
We're driving through the desert here. We left Puerto Penasco this morning. The roads are really good so far. However, Puerto Penasco has probably some of the worst roads in the city that I've ever seen. Well, not ever seen, but anyways, some of those railroad crossings, holy moly. We're just cruising through the desert right here, and we had a military checkpoint where they scanned our vehicle again like they did at the border, but we're crossing through a safe zone. Take it how it is. We're trying to make it to the 15D, which is a toll highway, and off to San Carlos from there. One thing you don't see, well, you can't see it yet, but you don't see tuk-tuk-tucks, or tucks, whatever they are, the three-wheel cars. Here's a toll station. Kind of just looks like a checkpoint, like any other, but you pay for your vehicle to drive on this road. ¿Cuánto? ¿No? 200?
I have a 20.
That toll was 210 pesos, and I believe we're good till just after Horísimo, or however you say that city. Yeah, I do not know my high numerical numbers, like 200 and something, or I just know 200, cientos is 100, 300, 400, all that, but then like what they say after is confusing. But this is what a Mexican toll road looks like in Sonora. Looks like an American highway or Canadian highway. Probably more American because in Canada some of the roads suck. But yeah, it costs money.
On a long drive day, there's not a whole lot of excitement happening. Just hours of sitting, working our way through too many snacks, reading my book, and keeping the kid entertained. Yep, that's our day, but we're getting closer. We're just about halfway there.
Well guys, we made it to San Carlos. We got a free spot, literally close to the beach. I saw activity of fish, so pretty excited for what tomorrow is gonna bring. The camera doesn't show how dark it is, but sun's already down, so pretty excited to boondock instead of stand in a RV place-ish. So yeah. Morning everybody. We are in beautiful San Carlos. The ocean is beautiful. But as some of you guys know, we never had the opportunity last year to really explore the ocean from the water. But anyways, we didn't want to make that same mistake this year. We reached out to a company called TrueKit. They're an inflatable boat manufacturer. They're out of New Zealand, however, they do have a base in Florida. Yeah, these boats are pretty awesome. So, this is how small it folds down. It goes in the cab. You can attach up to a 20 horsepower motor to this one. You can go explore the ocean with it. So, let's get this thing set up and try my luck fishing out here in San Carlos. This boat originally comes with a hand pump, but knowing from previous paddleboard experiences, it probably takes a long time. One of the neighbors that I just met this morning here on the beach, they're from Canada. I asked him if he had a paddleboard pump, and he said, I got an electric one and I got a hand pump. And I'm like, give me the electric. Just make my life easy, right? This is how it works. So this is the 4-meter version. I have used it once now, just to get the hang of how to set it up. You do to 3 psi. First, pump it up to 80%, so. What's that exciting thing that you've been talking about? This is literally it. And some other questions might be, yeah, but you don't have a motor. I found one in Phoenix. I found a almost new, essentially it's a Nissan, which is a Tohatsu 99, which if you know Tohatsu 99s, you can crank them to 15 horsepower. 2-stroke. So that's what's going on this boat. Essentially, once you inflate the sides, which has 4 chambers, so 2 chambers per side, once you inflate it to 1 psi, you put the floor in, inflate that 80%, so 8 psi. Then you inflate the sides to 3 psi, and that's where they stand. Yeah, everything else is pretty much all standard. Absolutely have to have these, otherwise it just sounds light, but by the time you have your motor on there, it's not that light. So essentially, this is how they work. All you do is, oh, there you go, you're done. And they pop up when you drive, and like this when you're pushing it. Here comes the fun part, mounting the motor. I stashed the motor in here, and it's about 90 pounds. It's not heavy, but it's really awkward, and I always need help, so I'm gonna see if the wife can help me out here. Oh, heavy. Oh my gosh. So here's the final product. TrueKit 4-meter Discovery, Nissan 99, Tohatsu, I guess. Wheels, got a bridle rope to pull the boat in and out of the water. The one thing that TrueKit recommends to put on your 9 horsepower or greater motors is a foil. A foil is essentially something that covers the top of the prop. Let's see, where's the other one? You can get one from Cabela's. You can get one from anywhere that sells boats. So essentially this goes in the back. I'll show you here. This motor came with these things, which is kind of nice. Didn't have to spend extra 100 US. This motor was essentially on a Zodiac. This motor's a 2003. It has, according to the owner, he said he's used it about 3 or 4 times in Alaska. Second pull, baby. We're gonna go out to that point right there. Pretty excited that we can actually explore these areas off the beach, because some of these beaches are treacherous to walk down. So this little 99 and this TrueKit boat is a game changer. Amazing. So the friendly guy at the gas station gave me a gaff. He said, I don't use it. Here, keep it. Needs like a little brush up, he said. Can't say enough about the Mexican people. Just amazing. Like, a gaff is about $100 here, and yeah, they're just super friendly and always willing to help. It's something that oftentimes the Western world has forgotten. So, yeah, I'm gonna go out, fish, see what we get. We're on our fishing grounds. We got the rod out, we're trolling. Fish on! Can't say no to a nice Sierra. Just gonna bleed them, and then we're good. Got ourselves a big cabrilla. I don't know if I want to keep them. We already got one Sierra right there. Got another fish. It's a little big, but another little sand bass. check this out. It's almost every time. My goal this year is to catch at least one yellowtail. That's, oh! Fish out! I think it got, yeah, just, oh! My gosh! Yeah, don't put your hands into a mackerel. Look how sharp those teeth are. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy with all this fish that I caught. Haven't had such a good day in any of the days that we were fishing. Had triggerfish and stuff like that, so got plenty of fish, but I'm still after a yellowtail. A yellowtail would be the Mac Daddy of fishing today. However, I lost my one and only jig that was the right color, so I'm gonna try a different color. I was told like pink stuff works really well, and I have been really lucky with like these ones. I have like a rainbow one over there, not quite rainbow, but blue, yellow, or goldish and pink. I just have a green one, and I'm gonna try jigging right here and see if we get lucky. I really need to clean the boat now. The boat is disgusting. Like, it is dirty as it can be. We'll just keep on fishing. What a day. Man, we got a giant on. Come on, baby. Oh my goodness. See, desired species? I think so. Gaff, gaff, gaff. No, I don't think that's it. I think this is a bonito like I wanted. We got him, baby. Woo! Pescar, pescar, bueno. Can't believe we got our bonito. Fish on! I think it's another bonita. And we got another, and another. Guys, overall, amazing day fishing so far. I don't know how well it portrays on a camera, as I haven't figured out the angles of that yet. But I told my wife I'd be back by like 2 or 3, and it's only 12:30, and I got a cooler full. I got, let's see, I think I got 3 bonitas, maybe 4 bonitas. I think it's 3. I got 3 sierras. I got 1 cabrilla, but I might do one more run and then I'm heading home. Super excited because gonna have ceviche, gonna have all sorts of amazing dishes. It will definitely not go to waste. I have to, of course, share with my neighbor because he's the one that let me use the pump. Otherwise, I'd be still pumping. Just for appreciation of letting me use his equipment. It always feels nice when you get something in return, even though you don't ask for it. Anyways, I'm gonna do one more lap. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! And people say yellowtail fights hard. Can't imagine. Oh my gosh! Come here, baby. I need a different reel, man. Yeah, another bonita. Woo!
Guys, I'm overly happy with this. I am so pumped. Tons of fish. Can be eaten good. I was slaying fish today. So I got 5 of these. Well, I actually had 4, and then I, right by the marina, I cast it again and trolled for like 2 seconds. Bam, fish on. This was the last one.
Where'd you get that stick from?
Where did I get the stick from?
Yeah.
I was getting gas, and then the gas guy is like, he's like, yeah. He's like, how do you get them out? And I'm like, oh, I just try to catch them. And he's like, I got a gaff I can give you. I'm like, you don't want it back? And he's like, no. He's like, I haven't used it for years.
That's a lot of fish, man.
Yeah.
Are any of these those yellowtail things?
Nope. No yellowtail around today. Well, guys, that was a crazy day. We absolutely stocked the freezer, like full. This all wouldn't be possible without TrueKit sending us this boat. So thanks to TrueKit, and you'll see lots more videos with us using this thing. Absolutely awesome. This is a game changer in our travel lifestyle, especially because I like to fish, and you don't get fish from shore. So if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And we'll see you on the next week's video. Peace.